Alright, welcome to one of my TUC games. I'm playing against the Lich, aka Battlebots, I think. That's what they're called on Discord, right? No, Battlebeats, right. Playing against Battlebeats. None of my teammates are here today because they're not here right now. I'll just be playing on my own, which means the commentary won't be as funny, but maybe I can make do. I'm on a draw, which is not great, and this hand is, actually I think it's alright. If I can get a third land, then I have a turn 2 Ramsey into a turn 3 Recall, and a turn 1 Crumbling Shrine, so it does give me a 1 drop. Well, actually I should look at what my opponent's on, right? Yeah, Battlebeats. Do they not? Let me look up their deck. Do they have a different name? Keep 7. Well, I guess I keep 2. There's a good chance I draw my third land by turn 3. Especially with the Crumbling Shrine helping me find lands off the top. Oh, turn 1 discard spell? Are they on mono black? Yep, seems like it. The good news is I have something to discard off Valdez, which is my second copy of Ramsey. I'm more than happy to discard that card. Okay, but seriously, where is this guy? Actually no, they're on Jund. Okay, interesting. So I top that Crumbling or Sackbow, which is not what I want. Crumbling Philippian Leyran is also not what I want, but hey, it gets me one closer to drawing a land. So it ends up working out anyways. And then wait. Oh no, never mind. Their deck name was a lie. They're on mono black after all. So yeah, I guess I discard Ramsey, but that's fine. I get to play Sackbow instead. And I have 2 more draws to get a land for turn 3. Yeah, they take Ramsey. Alright. Okay, so, Bill Scouter, huh? Still not a land. Well, one more chance to get a land, and now that they've discarded Ramsey, if I don't top deck a land, I actually just don't get to play. And, okay, so this needs to fetch blue for these guys, but if I fetch blue, I don't get to play these Bill Scouter. I think that's fine. Yeah, it's completely fine. I just play Sackbow now, and then if I ever get to 3 lands, I'm gonna play Recall before Pale Scouter anyways. If they have more discard spells, then actually more discard spells doesn't help them because my hand's completely redundant right now. I just need to top deck a land. Blood Jade, yeah, sure. So they get to draw some more cards. Definitely did not keep the most consistent hand, at least. I probably could have gone down a bit more. Maybe try to hit a 1-drop, or at least keep a hand that has at least 3 lands, so that I don't get into this sort of situation. Okay, so land. Oh dear. I mean, I can still at least pump Sackbow, but do I want to attack with this guy? Because they're just gonna block with Blood Jade, and I don't want Sackbow to die right now. And I think I'm just forced to hold back the Sackbow. If they attack, I have to take, and then I can start going on the offense with Sackbow again. And they're going to expose me again. Okay, the good news is they have nothing good to discard here, because everything's equally good for them. They're probably just gonna take the Leyline Alpha because that's the only odd one out of my hand. Take Ornate Bloom? Okay, sure. Do they have another play? If they play a Profane Emissary, I can still attack. Okay. Yeah, good thing I kept the land up. I managed to get them to waste a Strike from the Shadows. Well, not waste. I wouldn't have sacked Bolt otherwise, so they still got value out of it. Valdez me again. Highest. Okay, they make me discard Leyran Alpha. But again, it doesn't matter because I just need to draw land and then I can actually start going. Otherwise, I just do nothing. And they whack me for 4. Alright, untap land off the top, please. Oh, another sack. Well, at least it's better than top decking a Leyran Alpha. So there's that. And now I'm going to trade it because, yeah, I kind of need to stem the bleeding a bit. I just need to not die before I draw my lands to cast my 3-mana spells. How many non-lands have I drawn in a row? Yeah, and that's only 1 mill, so that's like 5 cards and no lands, which is unfortunate. Another Blood Jade? Okay, yeah, that's fine. They can keep taking. I am worried about their 4/4 life linkers, because they can easily gain back the life if they play one of those guys. Oh, and they can play Profane Emissary this turn if they take a land off of the Blood Jade. They take everything. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. They don't really need to watch their life total that much because I'm still stuck in the Stone Ages. And there's Profane Emissary. Oh, another Strike from Shadows? Okay, yeah, I guess they have everything they need this game, and I got nothing I need. At this point, I'm gonna be taking 8 from them next turn, and I don't think I'll be able to get a creature on board. So yeah, this is not looking good for me. Oh well, there we go. I need to somehow stabilize from 4 life with the Swimmer Middens also acting as attackers. Yeah, I think I'm just like out of time because they're gonna whack me down to 4, and then I don't have a way to mount a defense easily unless I top deck Leyran Alpha. No, I can't even cast Leyran Alpha. What are my outs right now? I need 2 creatures, so I need to top deck something like Sack, which is Sackbow. Yeah, Petal Scatter into Sackbow, so that gets 2 things on board. But then they're just gonna play more things, and then I'm just going to die to attacks. Expose again. Okay, sure. Take Petal Scatter, which makes sense. It's my only blocker. And they're gonna hard cast Valdez. And well, it's not gonna have menace at least, but it is going to kill me next turn. And let's see, what do I draw? Yep. Oh well, that's GG, I guess. I mean, I can still try to. I want to fetch first. I don't think it matters. All right, what do I draw? Is there like some sort of miracle I can draw? No, I can't. Right? Yeah. Okay. I'm done here. So that was a really unfortunate game. Missing lands. Yeah, missing lands 5 cards in a row. And this isn't even. And now post board, it's not great either because now they have Seal the Tomb and Friends and discard spells. So what do I want post board? I'm not sure. Reclamation Grove Sculptor isn't actually that good, I don't think. Well, actually, it hits Pool, so that's like something at least. I'm gonna bring those guys in. And what's not good here? I'm gonna bring out the Ornery Blooms. I don't like these cards. They feel bad. Bessie's Brood does kill a decent chunk of their things, right? Yeah, I guess I bring in one Bessie's Brood. And they have Cecilius, which means Sackbow is useful. Well, maybe like this. Bessie's Brood doesn't kill the 4/4s, but they have a decent number of 3/3s or 3 toughness and 2 toughness guys that I can kill with this guy, so I will bring it in. And yeah, I'll go with this board. Alright, hopefully I get a better draw this time. Yeah, no, that's not good enough. Okay, there we go. That's a hand with turn 1 Primal Resurgence that they can't answer. Yep, I'm going first. And do I bomb Terror or Leyran? I mean, I bomb Terror because Leyran is faster to get to. Like, what am I looking at? Turn 1 Primal, turn 2 Pale Scatter or Recall. Yeah, Terror is not coming out, but Leyran might be able to. Anyways, I got my ideal curve, and they can't even hand attack me out of this because I have 2 3-drops. If they try to hand attack me, then yeah, they have to pick their poison. They're probably going to take Recall, I think. Actually, they're probably going to take Pale Scatter because it's a big guy on board and that's scary. Oh, they don't even have turn 1 discard. Okay. I play Pale Scatter here because... Or no, I play Recall here because there's extra land drops, but I also want to play Pale Scatter because it blocks the Vein Drinker. Which one's better? Well, if I go with Pale Scatter first, get 5 mana next turn, which lets me go Recall plus something else. I think I do want to get creatures on board, though, just to block the Vein Drinker. No, wait. I can't block this guy anyways because it's Menace. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to Recall then. Well, Pale Scatter is also better if I top deck a land on Tapper, but whatever. I'm gonna Recall first. Get some more cards. That's even more Pale Scatters, huh? Cool. And yeah, I passed the turn. So what am I looking at next turn? Pale Scatter into Pale Scatter. I can't do that. I can, but I have to spread out my Primal Resurgences, which I don't like, but I'm fine doing. I can like, yeah, one Primal or one Blossom on one of the land, and then I can stick the other one onto the one with Primal Resurgence. And that gets me to 5/5s that ramp me. So that's really good. Oh, do they just have they have natural pulls into Profane Emissary? Okay, sure. But 5/5s does outsize 4/4s at least. They probably have removal, so those guys, the 5/5s probably aren't going to survive for too long, but forces them to use their removal, which I can't complain too much about. And again, it's like rampers that also ramp me at the same time. Okay, Mysterious Counteract. What do I fetch with that guy? Do I care about getting a lot of blue sources? Not really. I'm gonna fetch Shifting Grove if I have that, or I mean, yeah, Shifting Glade, and yeah, Pale Scatter into Pale Scatter, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can't play Leyran, so I'm just gonna do this. I mean, it is a lot of ramp too. Okay, so if I kept Big Slug, I would have been able to play Big Slug next turn, which might have been a slight mistake because Big Slug would be way better in this board state than Leyran Alpha because it can kill the pull-up pools and get a 3/3 on board. And the big death touching guy is really annoying for them to attack through. So now they have 4 mana. Well, they do play Egos, but I'm not too worried about those guys. How can they answer my board? I think it's just Strike My Shadows, but they do run 4 copies, so yeah, they have ways to kill my guys. If they blow up one of my Pale Scatters, then they get to attack through with Vein Drinker and get another treasure, which I don't really mind. And then I just play Leyran. Oh, right, they can search up some stuff. They're probably just gonna get Jujun, which gets them a flying guy. Well, they have to sack some. Well, they just sack Vein Drinker Cabalist and play it Jejune. And then do I chump? I double block because they have to sack Profane Emissary to make Jejun survive, which I'm fine with. Yeah. Then it kills one of my Pale Scatters, and then next turn I play Leyran Alpha and start going on offense. And I probably kill them before they kill me. Except this guy it's a 6/6 lifelinker, so it might be able to race me anyways. Are they also attacking with Profane Emissary? Seems like they're thinking about it. Well, if they attack with Profane Emissary, do I block a Jejun? Yeah, I do, because strictly better for me, right? Because I take 2 less damage, and if they want to save Jejun, then they have to sack Profane Emissary, and I'd rather Jejun die than Profane Emissary die. So yeah, I think like they definitely want to attack with Profane Emissary here because there's no downsides to doing it, right? I'm always going to be trying to trade off these guys for Jejun. Okay, yeah, right. So they're just attacking with Jejun, which is all the better for me because I don't have to take Profane Emissary in the face. And oh, they can sack Polyp Pools to this thing. Ah, huh. Well, I mean, using Paliscar as land destruction is alright, I think. Yeah, it's alright as a trade. Okay, so I'm hoping for non-lands off the top, but it's a land. Okay, this is fetching. It's fetching Lumbering Hillock. So I'm just gonna play Leyran Alpha and play this untapped to fetch Lumbering Hillock. Profane Emissary can still fetch more things if they want, but I'm fine with that. I'm just gonna keep chumping Jejun, I think. Pale Scar becoming 6/6 is pretty scary for them. Alright, so Leyran Alpha hits the board. Attacking with the wolves is bad here, right? Yeah. No, and I keep forgetting that Jejun is specifically sacking under demon, but they couldn't have sacked Profane Emissary anyways. Do they have any other demons in their deck to fetch? They don't play Neomon, right? Yeah, they don't. They don't. So it's only fetching Kaijo, which isn't great in this situation because I have no legendaries. Alright, time to whack them with a Pell Scatter. Let's see if they block. No blocks? Cool. Take 5. If they attack with Profane Emissary next turn, do I block with Leyran Alpha? The problem is that they're getting 10 life a turn, so they're outracing me still. I don't think that's something that can easily be solved, so I'm just going to pass the turn here. I think I'm just going to take the Jejun to the face and chump the Profane Emissary. Or no, I'm going to trade it with the Profane Emissary. I want to get these guys off the board. And I want to keep back Leyran Alpha because the effect is pretty good for me. It makes my Lumbering Hillock attack super threatening. If they swing out, I just... Okay, they are going to swing out. Do I want to play around Strike in the Shadows? Mm-hmm. Okay, so what am I going to do next turn? If nothing happens, I fetch Lumbering Hillock and I swing with everything. With all these guys, and they get buffed. If I double block here, if they have a removal spell, it forces them to use it now on one of the wolves, which is not great for them. So I'll do that. And I go down to 9, which means I die to these guys on attacks, which is not great either. So I do want to double chump, but I can't really afford to double chump right now. That's annoying. I think I will double block like this. They seem to be low on lands because they sacked one of their Polyp Pools. So yeah, let's see if they have Strike from the Shadows, or if they're just gonna let Profane Emissary die. Seems like they're just gonna let it happen. Okay, cool. Cecilius does not really screw me over that much, and they can't cast it anyways because they're low on lands right now. They do go up to 25 though, but at least I got one of those guys off the board. I think this is sort of situation where Bessie's Root is really bad for me, so I probably shouldn't have boarded it in. But if they play any other 2-drops, I'm happy if they have another Profane Emissary. That's annoying. Alright, I'm hoping to not top deck. Well, I have Recall. Never mind, that thing blocks Profane Emissary until the end of time. Alright, so I still have lines. Another Leyran. Okay, cool. That's quite good actually, because I attack with Paliscar and now it's absolutely gigantic. I attack with the other Leyran creatures. No, I just use the other Leyran creatures to block. Or do I want to recall now? I think the play here is I play Leyran number 2. Can I also hold up Lumbering Hillock if I do that? No, I cannot. I definitely want to play out on my other land. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I play out Leyran Alpha. It makes 2 guys. I use the 2 guys to chump these guys. I swing with Pelscatter and the other Leyran. I set up the backup plan in case one of my guys gets removed because I can chump with, or I can block with the big Leyran. Okay, I think I'm alright with that play. Yeah. So let's see how my opponent reacts to this attack. If I connect, then now my guys can start outsizing their guys. No blocks? Okay, sure. That's pretty fine by me. So now I'm probably just gonna put these guys on blocking duty afterwards. And yeah, I have creatures that I can block. I'm gonna use Leyran to trade with Profane Emissary this turn, if nothing bad happens. You can also just sack Jejun, sack Plot Pools to give Jejun flying and just whack swing over for lethal, so I have to make sure that I never go below 7 life for now. But if they do make that play, then they sack their last land, so I'm also happy with that outcome. Anyways, yeah, let's just do chumping. Or chump and trade. Because the less guys there are on board, the less I have to worry about someone sneaking in enough damage to kill me. It seems like they still don't have Track in the Shadows because they would have used it by now. So they go back up to 25, but I'm alright with it. Alright with this outcome because I have these two giant guys that are going to be attacking next turn. Oh, they're up to 3 lands finally. They have Auric Soulweaver would be pretty bad for me. Yeah, because now, well, at least they can't use it right away, but it's going to make me lose life, and Jejun can... They just hit me 3 times, and then Jejun swings over for lethal. Either I need a way to gain life, or I need to... Oh. Okay, yeah, there we go. Rope Sculptor to pull-up pools, and there goes their Jejun win con. So how much... But Soulweaver will be able to exile my recall before I can use it. Am I alright with this outcome? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 mana. I can't do both. If I recall now, then they just need to cast 3 spells. What are the chances they can cast 3 spells in a row and kill me with the June? It's not that high, right? Also, I still can't really swing out, right? Because if I do that and they kill any of my blocking guys, then suddenly I'm in danger of lethal. Is it still safer for me to recall Forgotten Aeons now? Well, if they use up one of the Auric triggers to exile a card in my graveyard, that's one less trigger that's going towards any of the other abilities, which are also really good for them. Grove Sculptor also like mass screws them. Yeah, mass screws them. They can't cast Bloodjade after that. Alright, I think I'm sold. Do I just attack with Pale Scouter here? Or do I also attack with Ley... Well, no, I attack with Leyran here because Pale Scouter can hold back to June, but Leyran can't. That seems logical. And it means I can play around a single removal spell. And yeah. Alright, let's see if they block here. Got to whack them again. And now I just I play Reclamation Grove Sculptor and let's see how they react to this. They can't attack with Jejun now because it dies to Spell Scatter, and well, they can get some Auric Soulweaver triggers and then attack past Spell Scatter, but I think I can still always trade with Jejun. So I think I'm in a good situation now. And if I ever get to attack the Rope Sculptor next turn, I get to turn off their other swamp, and now they're screwed off double black, which I'm pretty happy about. It means that they can't do anything, they can't play in their super good cards. If they play something like, what can they have? I think the only thing I'm worried about right now is removal spells. They can't play 2 removal spells because both their removal spells are double black. So worst case, they remove Spell Scatter, attack with June, I chump. Actually, they can get some Auric triggers from that, and they can start drawing cards, I guess. Okay, they have the 3rd black source. Is it Bloodjade Prophet time? No, oh, okay, that's bad. Yeah, that's a removal spell. They can start shrinking my Pell Scatter, but they need to get 2 Auric triggers before Jejun can attack past it, so I'm fine with that. Waiting for 1 exile recall. Yeah, that's expected. So now I'm hoping to not top deck a land. Do they also have Strike from the Shadows? If so, then that's really... Oh, they can't cast it. Yeah, I'm fine. So I think they're just completely out of demons now. Expose. Cool. Look at my empty hand. So what are they going to use for this one? Drain 1. They're just gonna start using Soulweaver to drain life. Alright, I need a way to remove that thing fast. Getting a bunch of life off that. And they're just keeping Jejun back, which I don't like. Oh, Ramsey. That's not useful. No, it's a bunch of chump blockers. That's really useful. Alright, time to play Ramsey. So now what? I can't attack with my guys, and they're draining me every turn that I wait. If I attack with Pell Scatter, they have to double block in order to do anything useful. And I can kill Jejun there. Auric Soulweaver can also easily shoot down all my chump blockers, so that's something to worry about. Okay, so if I swing out with these guys, and keep back Lumbering Hillock for blockers, I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. Whack them for 15, and then see what they have on the backswing. If they want to double block, I get to kill Jejun. Alright, let's go with that. No blocks? Sure. Start taking face damage. And they are down to 6, so they are dead to another swing even after the Jejun hits. So they do need some way to... Well, they can get a bunch of Auric Soulweaver triggers, I guess. I'm not happy about my life total, but hopefully I have enough chumpers. Like the Ramsey, 3 Ram tokens plus a Lumbering Hillock that can leap out from a land row to get another chump in. Actually, Pearl Scar, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, never mind. This guy's supposed to be a 10/10. So like, it's removal spell or bust at this point. And the good news is that they were kind of low on removal this game. So I think I'm in a good situation because They have no hasty guys other than Jejun, so they can't get random creatures out of nowhere. If they attack with Jejun, I have 3 chump blockers that I have to get through. If they attack with Soul Reaver, I'm animating Lumbering Hillock and blocking it. So I don't think they can get damage through to my face this turn. Alright, they have a play. They're going to Cecilius. I mean, Cecilius, does that help them? They can reanimate a profane emissary, which I guess is something. Or they can remove all counters. I mean, sure, that kind of does something. Oh, they get 3 Ori triggers, so they can machine gun down my guys, I guess. Well, if they attack with Jejun, I can trade Lumbering Hillock plus 2 1/1s for it, so I think I'm actually pretty happy if I make that trade, right? Because Jejun, yeah, they can't reanimate Jejun very easily. And if they use Cecilius to remove all counters from one of my guys, my other guy is still absolutely gigantic. Okay, so they have 12 life next turn. If they decide to do the 12 life, if they have 12 life next turn, kind of lethal them even after Cecilius. But they're probably minusing on either, or they're plussing on Pulse Counter or Leyran, so I'm gonna get -4 damage next turn. After on Alpha, Exile Cataract. They're not gonna draw. Huh, interesting. And they will reanimate something. Actually, no, I can't attack past. Can I attack past these guys? No, they can definitely trade. They can definitely trade Flame plus Jejun for a Pell Scatter, but I'm happy if they make that trade. And then, other than that, I attack Cecilius with Leyran Alpha. Can they actually prevent Cecilius from dying? They have to block, and then block. And I get some really good trades if that happens, so I think I am in a good situation. Lumbering Hillock can also pitch in. And I think no matter what, they just keep everything back. Okay. So, what? Please draw me something good. Oh, well, that's extremely good. Yeah, that's another layer on Alpha. So how am I going to do this? So first question, do I have lethal? How much virtual life do they have? 10, so 17 life. None of my guys have trample. Or at least trample in any way that matters. So if I play Leyran, and I swing everything at face, they can definitely survive, right? Oh, they need to block Pelscour and Leyran because they die. They block Pelscour and Leyran, so those guys aren't getting through. Well, I get some good trades, but yeah, those guys aren't getting through. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage after that, which is not enough. I think it's more beneficial for me to try to attack down Cecilius this turn. Anyways, I always play Leyran first. Now the question is, what do I do with these guys? Ramsey's also not going to be attacking, so I can just put this guy off the side. But yeah, I need to figure out who's attacking here. If I swing everything at face, I just die to swing back. So I can't do that. Cecilius at worst is just going to reanimate another profane emissary, so I don't need to worry too much about that. So let me think. If I swing everything at face, they have to block with something. They can chump with Soul Weaver, and Leyran they can chump with profane emissary, so they lose 2 guys. And I can send 2 wolves to Cecilius, I think. Yeah, because I just have to give up a wolf, which I'm fine with. And I guess I send the 3rd wolf at face. That doesn't leave behind enough blockers for me to be comfortable. Well, so let me think. These guys definitely go face just to force blocks from them, and then these 2 guys try to kill Cecilius because if they block 2 wolves, then no, I have to send 3 wolves at Cecilius. They can still block 2 wolves and then have 1 thing hit them. Am I safe? Like I have 3 things, so then I have 3 things left over. Antelop's probably going to die to a Soul Weaver trigger, but they have to chump. Okay, yeah, I think I'm happy with this outcome. And Lumbering Hillock is just going to stay back for blocks because I don't want to sack my land aura just yet. Alright, sure. They can just throw a Profane Emissary token at one of the in front of Hellscatter, and then they still get Soul Weaver plus Jejun back, but at least there's less things on the board, which I'm alright with. And I have enough I have 4 blockers left back. Oh, they're gonna let Soul Weaver die. Huh, interesting. Alright, I'm surprised by that play because to me, Soul Weaver was the biggest threat to me because it can actually drain past. Alright, sure. I guess that happens. So now Leyran Alpha gets 2 more counters. Cecilius dies, and I have 2 blockers. If they attack with Jejun, I'm willing to trade Leyran plus Lumbering Hillock for it, just to get it out of the way, because this guy's been really annoying. Like, it's been a thorn in my side for the entire game. Yeah, they can get Kaijo, but, like, does that do anything for them? Unless they have a second Jejun? I don't think they do, right? Yeah, Kaijo, which I guess is a creature, or is Menace. It blinks Ramsey. I don't think it's very useful right now. It's just a dumb creature that doesn't outsize any of my other guys and doesn't phase out any of my other guys. Yeah, sure. Will not phase, which, yeah, makes sense. Oh, it's a demon. I forgot. Huh. Yeah, I should have thought about that. Okay, that's unfortunate. Looks like my deck did not perform well. I think they just got an early Jejune, and then I had no way to deal with it. I don't think there was much I could have done other than draw better, but yeah. Still looks like I lost this game again. Ramp isn't doing so hot. Still gets insane draws, but it's just missing something at this point.